I remember one feedback of the foreigner who was living in Ukraine and dating Ukrainian ladies when she showed up on a date on a Porsche, and he was like, wow, she cannot date man taxi driver. And how far away you can go in a relationship if you cannot respect your man. I probably will see some comments calling them gold diggers from guys who, sorry, but to say they are broke, and that's their just reflection and frustration about all ladies. Hello guys, my name is Anna. I'm international matchmaker. I'm myself being Ukrainian lady, growing up and spent most of my life in Ukraine. I found Ukrainian ladies very down to earth in their financial expectations, and putting first in relationship, it's finding partner that they can fall in love with. Although there is some ladies with a higher financial expectations, but it doesn't mean they can compromise on those things, having status but don't fall in love. So they kind of want both things. And let's talk about these cases and why some women have this. And if you will understand them on deeper level, it will help you to understand and not being taken advantage of, okay? I think the biggest myth that foreigners think about Ukrainian people is that they all very, very poor. Meanwhile, a lot of Ukrainian people, when they travel to Egypt and seeing homeless people on the street, cooking bread, starving, coming back to Ukraine and being very grateful for what they have. Everything in life, relative, right? I don't think life in Ukraine is easy, especially now, last 2.5 years with war going on. And yet, if you travel to Ukraine, you wouldn't find a lot of homeless people on the street. People live not luxury, but people used to live very frugal life. The main thing, what you need to know about Ukrainian people, they always try to live accordingly to their possibilities. So they always budgeting things, using credit cards, buying car in payments, or taking a loan for to buy apartment. It's something that very rarely happen in Ukraine. People buy something more modest, but something affordable within their budget. The way Ukrainian people think always, even if you borrow, you still need to return. So in Ukraine, only really poor people use credit cards, or maybe it's force majeure and you need extremely quickly to get money. So in some extreme situation. So that's why when Ukrainian lady date foreigner, and she see that how much he used his credit card, because you guys have a lot of benefits, right? Mile points and discounts for oil, for petrol, a lot of different benefits in different shops, and it's just very different system here, right? But she's perceiving like, okay, this guy probably very poor because he has to use not his own money, but credit money. So just keep that in mind when you date Ukrainian lady. So I hope this picture will help you to understand better Ukrainian people and their relationship with money. And let's dive into why some women want men with status. If this is really gold digger, they want you just because you have status, they don't care if they will fall in love with you, or there is something behind that. I remember one feedback of the foreigner who was living in Ukraine and dating Ukrainian ladies when she showed up on a date on a Porsche, and he was like, wow, like, really? And I think this is was a breaking myth about, your expectations. And I know for a lot of guys, when they feel they cannot satisfy financial criteria and expectations of women, will be huge turn off. That's why I always say, your lifestyle, your position in how you behave yourself, what you're looking for, intellectual level, it's all should match in a couple. Let's see, if women were raised in a rich family, she used to certain lifestyle, she might get her education abroad, she's beautiful, she's smart, she speaks several languages. She's looking for someone who will be at her level. Can you call her gold digger in this case? Maybe her father was serial entrepreneur, and we actually had such a ladies, and they looking for profile, right, of the man who will be just like father. And she grew up, her father was rich and influential, but her mother was still, have some level of realization, but she was still quite a lot traditional. And she's looking for this type of relationship where she will submit to a very successful man, because that's the level she used to, Another example of why it can be is when lady succeed on her own, you know, she is a successful entrepreneur. She just wants man who is similar to her mindset. Let's be honest, when woman wants to date successful man, one of the biggest reasons why she's attracted to him, it's not actually his bank account, but his mindset. And I believe that's a reason, even if you at some point lose everything that you had, you cannot lose your mindset. You will rebuild eventually yourself. And so this women who is very ambitious achieve a lot on their own, and yet they're very feminine. They don't want to compete with men. They just feel this power within themselves, which they want to gain together with their life partner, and they want just man with whom they will be on the same page. Like, let's say if woman open her fabric of production cosmetics, actually it's one of the women in our database, and she cannot date man taxi driver. Do you agree with me? There will be not much of things to exchange on intellectual level, and those women, they prefer to wait for right match. Just like you guys have your own standards, and a lot of you don't want to date Western women because you cannot find women with the right attitude towards you, right? You're looking for certain qualities. Those women also looking for certain qualities in a man that allow them to respect him and to submit to him, you know? Because this is important part of traditional relationship. And how far away you can go in a relationship if you cannot respect your man. One more time, there is nothing wrong with those ladies that I described, as long as they don't put status ahead of desire to fall in love first. I don't see reason to complain about this, and I probably will see some comments about this, calling them gold diggers from guys who, sorry, but to say they are broke, and that's their just reflection and frustration, you know, an opinion about all ladies and perception what they want. I was reading some comments of you guys asking if really Ukrainian women are different from Western, and I advise you not to trust my words, but actually see with your own eyes. There is a Ukrainian blogger, and you can find link in description below. He's just filming random ladies on the streets, Ukrainian small cities, and you can see with your own eyes how they look like and make conclusions to yourself. Are they different or no? You're welcome to check out his channel. I have different opinion on girls who just wanted to have it, but they don't work on themselves, you know? They just kind of like opportunist, and they put the first status but not actually fall in love. And those type of girls you need to escape, avoid, because this kind of girls can easily do monkey branching, what you call, right? Because they're not intended to go in deep relationship with you and develop needed commitment in marriage. And there is third type of Ukrainian girls who think they want all this like luxury life and brands and everything, but actually when they experience owning expensive things, there is two scenarios. One scenario, they like lose interest, like, and what's special about this? It's like experience got, and now I can see it's not valuable. There is some other things are important. And another scenario is when this hole within our soul where we feel not good enough, you know, and we're trying to buy expensive stuff instead of like going and heal it, you know, trying to replace, trying to add to our value through all this stuff. And some people for life, you know, stuck in this, feeling everything, they need always the best things, because that's the way how they boost their confidence, their self-worth, their value. And I think it's worked for men and women at the same way. Normally, third type of girls, it's those who grew up in a very poor family, so they crave it on a soul level, how it is, you know, to buy expensive stuff. What's in for me in this experience? And some of them find in this catalysator or booster for their confidence. Some of them will be like, happiness is not in these things. So, but unless you live it through, you really cannot understand unless you will turn it into your own experience. And there is one more type of Ukrainian girls who wants a luxury lifestyle, and it actually doesn't matter if she grew up in a poor family or a rich family. It can be different ways, but it's those who been in a relationship with a rich and influential man, and he kind of spoiled them to a certain level. And when you experience treating as a princess, it's very hard to go and being treated different way. If lady was dating a rich man, but not this rich man that, you know, kind of paralyzed by his fear to be used, where I heard this famous actor Al Pacino, he was dating half a year and not one time he brought even flowers to a date. Not this type of rich man, but those who actually spoiled women. And trust me, if this was Ukrainian man, they know how to spoil women. I found them generally very generous man. And if lady had this kind of experience before, it's built up her expectations and like standards of how she wants to be treated in a relationship. If we talk about majority of Ukrainian ladies, as I said, they have very down-to-earth expectations, just having normal life, but have a lot of love in relationship and respect, and just looking forward to beautiful experiences that couple can go together through. And in this matter, I have a situation where I was introducing man who was doing stocks, and she kind of have stable work. She was like a little bit concerned if it's enough stability in the way he lives, right? Because every time she's asking herself, okay, I'm moving to another country, I will have to completely rely on him. If this is secure for me, like will I be on the street, or like how everything will be, you know, like there is a lot of fears around. And the only one way how you will go through them, just talking and discuss and helping her to understand picture in more details. But guys, please, this is not first, third date. It's much later on if you're already at the stage of immigration and all these things that are happening. I think we live in a world where we can have everything we want as long as we commit to work out on ourselves, because our partner will be nothing but reflection of us. It's just like when man have his expectations of she should be like that. There is nothing wrong with woman knowing what she wants and looking for these certain things in a man, as long as motivation and what move those people in the couple is love to each other. And I'm stable in my thoughts that if you want to attract this lady, check within yourself if you are clicking box of and expectations of the lady you wanted to be with. I hope guys this video clarified for you some aspects, financial aspects of Ukrainian ladies and their expectations. And if it was helpful, please like it and leave your comment. What do you think about this? If this is reasonable or this is insane and all are damn gold digger, doesn't matter what they want. We'll be happy to read your comments. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Please share this video with other men that just on the same journey as you are. And if you want to know more about how specifically we operate and how we continue to do matchmaking with Ukrainian ladies, which a lot of our dates happening now in Europe. If you want to know more about this, you're welcome to come on our free matchmaking consultation. You're also welcome to join to our brotherhood community in Telegram, where I'm making posts and some funny quiz, and we'll be happy to see you there. This is the shortest way to reach out to me personally, so you're welcome to join, and I wish you to meet your soulmate. See you in my upcoming episodes. Bye bye for now.